How's it going, guys?
Welcome back.
Part two of our Batman versus Superman versus Civil War event.
Discussion thing. Spoilers. Just in case you didn't know spoilers.
I mean, you clicked on the video. It's your fault.
Don't blame us for spoilers.
Just...
The movie's been out for a while.
Stop.
Okay, so... Civil War.
This I'm excited for. This I'm very excited for. This is what Batman versus Superman should have been. Not necessarily like in tone wise. I'm talking about like how they handled every character in this movie was pretty spot on.
Yes.
The editing in this movie was pretty spot on. The timing was spot on. Queens.
Cleveland.
Actually, that got me down.
Berlin.
I was down with it.
It was alright. I was just like, why are they doing it so big?
It was interesting. I've never seen it before. They're trying to do something different.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, remember Avengers? It was just that little tiny ass fucking shit on the corner, and then we had like 800 hours and shit.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Okay, continue. I'm sorry I cut you off.
That's okay, bro. That's okay. I love you. Anyways, so basically, I feel like Civil War did a much better job at handling characters and everything. But we'll get more into that in Civil War versus Batman versus Superman versus Civil War. That's still part 3. Right now, we're talking about Civil War in general. I like this movie. I really did like this movie a lot. It was very I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I was very intrigued by it. Like right off the bat, I think it's pretty heartwarming at the same time, kind of heart wrenching because like you see how much Steve Rogers would go through for Bucky, and I love the relationship dynamic between those two. There's even that one scene where they're like, "Do you remember that one girl, the redhead?" I love that part. I think that was there was a lot of love in there, and you can tell that these two care for each other a lot. And like, I like how in both even though they're marketing unions, whose side are you on? Team Iron Man, Team Cap. Like you would walk in that theater going Team Cap, and you would walk out Team Iron Man, just such as Omar.
I know I did.
Yeah. And both sides give their arguments, and both sides had their points, and I love that.
They took their time building it up, and I like that.
Yeah.
I did. I really did. As mentioned before, I came in as Team Cap because, Captain America's the shit, and I was kind of another Iron Man. But walking out, I was more Team Iron Man, man. Like, I think Cap went a little too far in this one.
You think so?
I think so. Like, I don't know. Like, he was. I get it. He was protecting his friend for ages, last remnant of the past. I get that. But the dude's a known killer. Like, and you know he's a threat when Baron Zemo says the words and he just activates like this. He's a threat. He's still a threat. I get that, like, Cap thinks he can still save him, but at what cost, man? At what cost? That's why, like, when Steve knows that it was Bucky that killed his parents, that killed Iron Man's parents, I was like, all right, man, you're going way too far to protect this guy. I get that he's your best friend and all, but like I said, he's a killer, man. Like, when have you ever seen a hero protect a killer?
That's true.
A known killer, man.
Yeah. You gotta understand, though. I mean, Steve knows that Bucky's still in there.
I know.
Steve,
But like I said, he's still a threat. Anyone can say those trigger words, and
That's
bam,
true.
he's right there, right back
true.
to the Winter Soldier.
That is true, man.
But I'll go back. I did enjoy this movie. I gave it an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it more than Batman vs Superman. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I did have my gripes with it.
I think I had my gripes with it too, man. Why don't you tell me yours?
I felt like, well, people are gonna hate me for this. I know you will. Spider-Man was kind of a shoehorn in character. He was a good one. Don't get me wrong. Tom Holland was great. He was good. But I felt like they should have focused that 30 minutes of time to Black Panther because,
His movie was supposed to come out.
His movie was supposed to come out, but now they pushed it to 2018.
Because of Spider-Man.
Because of Spider-Man. So I was like, asshole, I want to see Black Panther more. But, like, probably one of my gripes about it, and then the villain wasn't really needed in this movie. As much as, he was kind of a relatable character. Like, he was, all the Avengers' mistakes were all built up, and this is what came out, this Baron Zemo character. Which he wasn't really the Baron Zemo we all know and love, which is alright, there's some changes are good. But I don't know. He wasn't really needed. I felt like you could have focused entirely on this movie, just on the conflict between Captain and Iron Man. I don't think you needed a villain. What do you think?
I agree with you on that. Baron Zemo should have been saved for another film, if anything. I enjoyed this movie a lot more than Avengers: Age of Ultron. That's for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Way better paced.
Or even Avengers 1.
Yeah, way better paced. Way better. A lot better editing. A lot better. I think even the dialogue was a lot better in this film too. I don't know if it's my favorite Marvel superhero movie, and it's kind of like tied for me with Winter Soldier. To be honest, what about you?
I think Winter Soldier is still my favorite.
Really? I think for me it's just like teeter tottering all the time,
Really?
like a seesaw. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, like, I didn't mind Baron Zemo. I got in an argument on Twitter with some random guy I didn't even know, but like, it wasn't an argument, but he brought up some good points though. Like, Baron Zemo is not Baron Zemo from the comics, and okay. He's broken. He's weak, and that's what makes him kind of relatable though. He's trying to take down all these, basically, I don't know, would you call them Marvel superheroes gods? I guess you consider gods in this world. Okay.
They're heroes. They're not gods.
Okay. He's trying to take out all these heroes, and he knows he can. And I think that moment of weakness at the end when he tries to kill himself, like, that almost got to me. Had it not been that, like, I came to the realization because of this man on Twitter telling me that, like, that's what makes him such a great character, because, like, he knew that that's what he was trying. Like, he knew that his time was up. He was never gonna win, and like, he just wanted to cause destruction upon their world, like they had done to him. And I thought that was pretty good. Like, I wish he would have been saved for a future movie.
Definitely.
I think he did a good job. He did more than any other villain has done in the MCU besides Loki.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
And obviously he did not die, so we are probably going to see more of him in the future.
Hopefully.
Maybe he'll grow and develop into that Baron Zemo that we do know. Let's talk about cameos. I mean, not cameos. The new characters they introduced. Spidey, Black Panther. That's about it, right?
I think so.
I mean, unless you count Ant-Man, because
Giant
Man. Well, they introduced him into, like, before he had his own solo film, but they hadn't really introduced him, like, hey, you're part of this big ass world. I really enjoyed Spider-Man. I thought Tom Holland was the perfect Peter Parker. He was the perfect Spider-Man. He threw those quips right at the exact moment he needed to be thrown at. It wasn't over, like, amplified like it was in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, where this guy's just throwing quips and not even trying to stop, like, the Rhino. You remember that scene, right? Like, I thought it was great. He was just this lovable kid, man, and I thought that was really relatable. I was like, this is the Peter Parker that, like, everybody wants. Everybody has been wanting to see. This is the Spider-Man everybody's been wanting to see. As for Black Panther, I thought Chadwick Boseman nailed it. He nailed it with a hammer, because he was just like, he was serious, and I honest to God forgot that he was not that he was American. Like, he had that accent portrayed so well, and he had that serious moment when he's talking about revenge and vengeance, how it's consuming him. I thought that line was amazing, and it totally fit him. I don't know, but, like, I'm excited for the Black Panther movie. I'm just disappointed that we had to wait another year. Well, not even another year, 2 years, right? 2018.
Yeah, 2 years.
2018 until we see him on screen again. Just because Spider-Man's more marketable, but that's how it is.
Well, yeah, I can agree. Like I said, shoehorn character, but fucking great, man. I loved him. I really did. But you didn't really need him, but I loved him. I don't know. It's like, man. Black Panther was great, obviously.
Aunt May
is Bay, though.
Aunt May is Bay. A lot of people are giving me, like, a lot of hate because they're like, oh, Aunt May's supposed to be old. I'm just like, no. I mean,
who cares, bro?
Come on. Times change.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Aunt May can be hot. Ants can be hot.
Yeah. Aunt May's 51. I mean, Merciless May is 51. Remember that. So, she's actually pretty up there.
And she's hot.
She's hot. Yeah.
Okay.
You do it.
Alright, I guess another problem I had with the movie is why the fuck did Hawkeye join this fight? Like some of the well, hold on.
It was a little
reverse. Let me redo that part.
reversing.
All right, so the problem I had with the movie was nothing in the end really kind of stuck. Like, all right, Captain Iron Man, they disagreed, but then he sends him a letter and gives him a phone, and I guess they're okay now. Which is like, all right, for a movie called Civil War, I felt like there should have been more consequences in this.
Okay.
And
I feel someone should have died.
someone should have died.
I really wish they had not killed Quicksilver in Age of Ultron, and they had killed someone else in this movie.
His death was pointless. Aaron Taylor Johnson could have been someone else.
Aaron Taylor Johnson could have been someone else, man. I mean, I honestly gotta believe, like, had Quicksilver joined sides with Iron Man, I don't know. I mean, I know he hated Iron Man in Age of Ultron, but it would have made it, like, imagine brother-sister rivalry, and then Quicksilver or somebody else dying. Come on. That would have worked a lot better.
I feel like Rhodes should have died. Rhodes and Bucky should have died. In this
Rhodes should have died for sure. Hawkeye, maybe he could have died.
Nah, he has a family, man. You can't kill a family, man.
Even more reason to kill him.
Excuse me. I don't know. I feel like Bucky and Rhodes should have died. I felt like, you know, this movie, the reason why Captain Iron Man don't speak until Infinity War should have been Rhodes died, my best friend died, and your best friend died.
That would have been actually really deep.
And in Infinity War, they had to fight together again because of Thanos.
Yeah, obviously.
But they didn't do that. They copped out.
Obviously Bucky's not gonna die because Sebastian Stan still has a shit ton of more movies contracted with him. He's supposed to like, I think Captain America's gonna die. I really wish he would have died in this movie, to be honest.
It would have been cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
It would have been cool if he died.
I really wish Captain America had died. Yeah, I feel like there should have been a character death in this film. I like your idea for both best friends dying, but I knew that was not gonna happen. I knew Rhodes wasn't gonna die because, like, they showed that in the trailer. You're not gonna spoil that in the trailer, obviously.
Yeah, true.
But, like, I don't know. I feel like someone should have died.
Technically, someone did die. Agent Carter. Technically, someone did die. But I don't know, man.
That was a moving scene, though.
It was a moving scene.
It was very moving. Like, Peggy Carter's last words. Come on, give him the motivation to stand his ground. That was pretty. It was pretty beautiful.
It wasn't his last words. It was what Agent 13 said.
I know it wasn't her last words. I was just saying. It's basically her last words. Basically. All right. I don't know. Okay. I just thought that was a beautiful scene, and it was like very. It even gives him more reason to stand up for Bucky. Now he's lost Peggy. Who's the only person he has now? Bucky.
Yeah. So, like I said, I get it, man. I get it.
You get it.
But he's a fucking killer, man.
Okay.
He's a killer.
Okay.
Like I said, what hero have you seen protect a killer that much?
Batman.
Friend or no friend?
Batman.
Friend or no friend? I mean, technically, yeah, Batman with Red Hood. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Fuck.
Anyways.
But still, man. At least Red Hood was killing criminals. Winter Soldier was killing innocent people. So, damn, fuck you, boy.
This is true. I feel like there's another plot. There's another point I should give.
Huh?
I have another argument. I'm trying to think of it. Fuck. It's not coming to me.
Can't find it because I'm right.
Fuck it. I'll give this one to you. Alright, anyways. Pull up some text right here. Chicago.
Omar wins. Overall, like I said, I still liked it. I didn't hate it, man. I just had some gripes about it, but that's about it.
Yeah, you know, it was a good movie. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for me.
8 out of 10 same. Yeah, 8 out of 10.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, we're going to talk about, like, Batman versus Superman versus Civil War finally. And we're going to compare and contrast. What else are we going to do? We're going to do something else, man.
We might do something else. We'll find out.
We might do something else. Find out. Tune in next week.
I've been Omar.
I have been... Oh, God, I'm not going to start saying that. I'm Christian.
We're the Useless Weeks. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Peace. Oh, wait, we didn't, wait. Smash that subscribe button.